Denver International Airport holds some of the most bizarre conspiracies you've ever heard. From underground tunnels and secret societies to the infamous Lucifer, known for its hot red eyes and cold blue skin. This web of mysteries gets thicker as you crawl toward the center. One of the concerning stories begins with the creator of the popular sculpture, Lucifer. In 1992, the Blue Mustang was issued to Luis Jimenez for $300,000, but was not erected at Denver Airport until 2008. See, Jimenez suffered medical setbacks due to health issues. To make matters worse, one day he had a heart attack, and much sooner he would require surgeries on his hands. Throughout this period, Denver Airport officials had been waiting to display the Mustang, and quite frankly, they had run out of patience. After many missed deadlines, the city sued Jimenez for the $165,000 it had paid him up front. He countersued. The agreement reached was for Jimenez to complete the sculpture. However, on the 13th of June 2006, while Jimenez was working on the statue, one of the large sections of the Mustang hoisted above him fell, pinning him down like a small rabbit caught in a giant owl's grasp. He bled to death on the spot. Now, some reports say it was the torso, and others say it was the hindquarters. Would you call this a coincidence? One of the sculptures in his studio depicts the scene flawlessly. Nonetheless, the sculpture was unveiled in Denver 2 years later after his death. Being the creator of the sculpture, news of Jimenez's death spread, causing rumors and brand new conspiracies. But upon further scrutiny, are these even conspiracies? Or could they be real? Here's a quick tour. As you approach Denver's mysterious airport, you might feel a little uneasy. The modern building rises up from the flat Colorado plains, like a futuristic castle. Its sharp angles and tall points reach up towards the sky, giving it a somewhat strange and interesting appearance. That looks oddly familiar. When you enter the terminal, you'll notice a modern and sleek design. The air is thick with the hum of fluorescent lights. A big mural called New World Order dominates the wall with strange symbols and imagery that spark whispers of secret societies and government plots. Look up, and you'll see creepy stone gargoyles perched on top of the pillars. Their eyes seem to glow intensely, as if warning travelers of the unknown forces that might be lurking in the airport corridors. While many of Denver Airport's secrets are hidden from view, others are openly displayed. This is Leo Tanguma, the artist responsible for the creation of two controversial murals. Children of the World, Dream of Peace, depicts contrasting scenes. One section shows a soldier wielding weapons amidst scenes of war and death, while the other section portrays children from around the world laying down their weapons and coming together in peace. His second mural, Peace and Harmony with Nature, shows children mourning environmental destruction and extinction in one section, while the other portrays children working together to restore and celebrate nature. Tanguma himself has said these murals express a desire for global peace and harmony with nature. However, some viewers have focused on the themes of war, death, and destruction, interpreting the artworks as containing hidden messages about the apocalypse and a future tyrannical government. Much later, a photographic series documenting Denver's airport construction by Alex Sweetman's Art Chronicles raised a few brows. You see, while many of his photos capture beautiful scenes, one photo of a field of dead sunflowers caused unease. Is it a coded message about something sinister, or simply a reflection of the changing seasons? But here's a giant question. Why are these works in an airport? If you ever visited Denver Airport, you could miss the two small gargoyles perched in the east and west baggage claim areas. Compared to the huge blue horse and the giant murals, these lovely sculptures don't quite stand out. But these stone creatures have been a common feature in religious architecture for centuries, including the famous Cathedral of Notre Dame in Paris. However, some visitors have misinterpreted these particular gargoyles as symbols of evil rather than benevolent guardians, the airport claims. Shortly after people's complaints, talking gargoyles were installed. Yeah, not weird at all.
That's a little too close for comfort, lady.
Oh, damn.
What, you never seen a talking gargoyle before? Welcome to Illuminati headquarters. I mean, Denver International Airport.
Some viewers found the statue as a good addition, and others not so much. The most clever trick Lucifer ever played on human beings is to convince them he doesn't exist. Another user said, hide in plain sight so that they never question it. Genius. The crazy part about this is, it could be a real gargoyle, and people couldn't tell the difference.
This is awesome.
Hello? Do I know you?
Are you hungry?
Oh, I'm starving. You got anything for me? Those flowers look delicious.
Oh, it's because of the conspiracy.
Oh, it's because of the conspiracy. Look at me. I'm a little know-it-all. Will you get back over here? I got a question about this conspiracy. Did you have to buy an extra seat for your hat, sir? Sir, are you stealing a desk? Sir, you have a confused face. Do you have a favorite animal or pet?
A caterpillar?
A cat? Wouldn't you rather have a gargoyle?
No!
Yes! You know, you can actually put the phone down and have a conversation with me. But no, I'm a millennial. I've got to post it. I've got to snap face it and Twitter book it.
You might think some of these are bogus or wild claims at best, but there are some theories that are sure to leave you scrambling. In 1995, Denver's primary airport, Stapleton, was replaced by DIA. At this time, conspiracies surrounding the airport argued that Stapleton was perfectly fine and didn't need replacement, although there is one undeniable fact. Stapleton's runway layout was flawed. The parallel runways were positioned too close together, compromising safety during bad weather conditions, which occurred approximately 150 days a year. This problem led to a huge reduction in hourly arrivals, from 80 to 36. In contrast, Denver's runway design avoids this issue, but it does have a distinct feature above ground. Can you see it? While this might be dismissed as poor planning, it takes a more serious tone when combined with other unusual aspects of the airport. Now you finally arrive at baggage claim, home to massive murals by Leo Tanguma, children of the world dream of peace, and in peace and harmony with nature. These might sound like uplifting themes, but the artwork itself tells a different story, one of death, destruction, and despair. Soldiers with death masks wield guns as children cower in fear, and the world lies in ruins. Some people also believe these artworks depict doomsday scenarios. The DIA is a hub for biological warfare. One viewer said, but Tanguma himself has revealed that his murals are meant to be hopeful, describing a world where children dream of peace and harmony. Well, that's one way to put it. The narrative might end on a high note. It's hard to shake off a feeling of unease that flows throughout these works. The most ambitious theory yet might be that Denver International Airport is the headquarters for an underground government, with rumors of tunnels below the airport. Which begs the question, where do these mysterious tunnels lead? Are they secretly connected to an underground bunker, hidden from prying eyes? Have you clicked the subscribe button for more mystery documentaries? You see, many conspiracy theorists believe that DIA is more than just an airport, with some calling it the nerve center for a sinister force, like the New World Order, or even the American government itself. You might think that's far-fetched. Well, there are buried buildings beneath the airport. Now that's a pretty strange coincidence. Are they hiding something? Flash backwards to 2007, a whistleblowing construction worker alleged that some project was delayed because at least 5 multi-story buildings were completed and then mysteriously buried underneath the airport. Later, he and some co-workers also testified to the existence of a complex network of underground tunnels. But on the 16th of February that year, something strange happened. Reports say the windshields of 13 planes cracked while at Denver Airport, a staggering number of experts baffled, and not a single explanation in sight. The weather was ruled out, and our birds weren't the culprits either. What do you think was behind this incident? Was this evidence of a nearby testing facility, or something else? The truth remains behind a fog of mystery. Another step into the fog, and you arrive at Denver Airport's tunnel system. You see, Denver had two standard connecting concourses, but they wanted something different, an automated baggage system. This project raised more questions than answers, costing more than $560 million. The system was supposed to streamline baggage handling, but it failed miserably during testing and never recovered. What's even more baffling is that it was abandoned by most concourses by 2005, despite its hefty price tag. So, what was the real motive behind this failed project? Was it just a clever cover for something more devious, like the construction of secret tunnels? Flash forwards to the present, and some disputes have surfaced challenging every major theory. You see, early on, one of the most intriguing theories about Denver Airport was that its runways resembled a swastika, and at first